When you're with a narcissist long enough, you soon reach that point where you realize you don't really look forward to anything anymore. And you don't realize why you come to this point, but what happens is over time, maybe over the past years, decades even, you would have planned certain holidays, certain occasions, maybe a nice restaurant on Valentine's Day, maybe a nice beach holiday over the summer, graduation parties, birthdays. There's lots of things that we do that we look forward to. And what happens is, over time, all these special occasions that you would have experienced and that you would have looking forward to, when you're with the narcissist, those special occasions that you put so much energy and eager energy into, so much eagerness and the looking forward to, they somehow get ruined. Your experience somehow gets tainted, and this is the narcissist doing. They do like ruining special occasions. They like ruining occasions where you really look forward to something, where you feel really built up to that experience. Maybe you've worked hard for the past 10 months. You're looking forward to 3 weeks at the beach. Or you're about to, graduate, let's say you're getting a doctor's degree at the university. You're looking forward to your graduation party with your friends. Whatever it may be, narcissists have a very uncanny way of just ruining the experience for you. And they do it in the most subtle and sometimes very overt ways. Like if you're driving to a beach that's 4 or 5 hours away and you're really eager and look forward to it, then sometimes the narcissist will just start arguments. They'll pick on some experience of the past, something that you did, something that somebody else did, and they'll just start arguing about it. And basically they'll press on a certain point until they can tell that your mood has dropped to a certain level where you're just unstable, upset, and then they kind of feel like it's their job done, and then they feel better than you. Or maybe if you're meeting up with some friends in anticipation of like a graduation event or something like that, maybe you're get together with some people, having a good time, everybody very excited. The narcissist will quickly, if they're in the vicinity, they'll talk about something unrelated that maybe wasn't done. Maybe you forgot to buy something for the house, or maybe if you have kids together, you know, they're saying that one of the kids has an issue and you need to go take care of it. They'll come up with something to distract you from the fun that you're having and basically put you into this more negative space. And it's not because of the underlying issue, it's because of the way they come across and the way they just sap the good energy from the room. And I mean, it goes on and on. If you're at a restaurant, sometimes the narcissist will just potentially be very rude to the waiter or very rude to somebody to the point where you almost feel embarrassed. And they can tell that you feel embarrassed by their interactions. So they somehow feel fulfilled and that they were able to dampen your experience. So narcissists are so good at ruining special occasions. And it's not that they go out planning to do it, it's just in their blood. Because, again, when you go to the root of the disorder, narcissists like to make people feel shameful, feel awkward, feel uneasy. And that's because that's how they feel inside. And if other people are feeling comfortable in their own skin or feeling okay, that somewhat injures them because they're feeling bad by comparison. And that's why they're always doing things to make other people feel, to take on their feelings. And then they feel more normalized. But when you live with a narcissist, if your partner or spouse is a narcissist, then you find that you're constantly being taken down. Your mood is constantly being taken down. You're constantly being offended. You're constantly having their shame projected onto you. And it's almost like, you reach that point where you've learned that being happy, looking forward to things, being eager about anything is responded to with a punishment. And that goes back to the thing I said initially is, if you're with a narcissist long enough, you stop looking forward to things generally because you know that anytime you look forward to something, it's like a roller coaster. They're just going to bring you down. So what happens? You stop taking yourself up to elevated heights because you're tired of feeling crashed. You're tired of them crashing your emotions to the point where you feel like them or worse. And that's why over time, people go into depression, chronic anxiety, all kinds of mental health issues, is because they are your chronic problem. They do put you into this chronic place of feeling bad, of feeling shameful, of feeling pessimistic, of feeling worried, of feeling paranoid, because these are the feelings that they feel. And they orchestrate situations around them that involves you so that you take on these feelings. And it's their art. The narcissist's art is to make other people feel bad. And oftentimes it's not a direct attack on them, but it's through some scenario that they make up, which causes the person to feel that way. And that's why if you're with a narcissist, that's why you need to detach from them. There's nothing good that comes from that. I can remember a few cases of people that I've known that maybe they would stay with a narcissist purely for financial reasons. Because maybe the narcissist was well off financially, the spouse wasn't, and sometimes maybe they even had kids together, so they would justify it purely on that basis. I can almost get that, and I can say, fine. I can think to myself, fine. If there's a huge financial reward and there's some kind of physical comfort being gained from being with them, I can see why people might not leave them immediately, but will slowly plan the exit. But unless you have kids or a strong financial tie to them, it's really not worth it. And you should plan your exit sooner than later, because otherwise, your wherewithal, your potential for being happy and positive, they just kill that off to the point where you stop even trying. And then they feel like, at some level they know they're controlling you through having control over your emotions. It makes them feel great. It makes them feel validated. It makes them feel important. So that's why you just can't be with these people, because not unless you want to sacrifice everything you have going for you, because they'll make sure that you're never doing better than mediocre, and that your attention is focused solely on them, or mostly on them, and the things that matter to them, not you.